Well, greetings from Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. Today we're going to look at one of the #1 race cars in its day, at least the brand was, in 1950. Well, greetings from Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. Today we're going to show you one of our latest acquisitions. It's one of those cars you just don't see very many of, and a lot of people will only remember the name from the TV movie cartoon Cars. Well, Doc Hudson was in it, and what we're talking about here is a 1950 Hudson Commodore 6 four-door sedan. This particular car, which has a very, very interesting story and some of its original paperwork, actually from out of South Dakota. So this car was bought new in South Dakota and lived there many, many years. Currently belongs to a fellow in North Dakota, another state that which we always like to think of is very nice and dry and does not use salt in Minnesota or winters like we do here in Minnesota. This particular car has a little over 38,000 original miles. So that's being said, that's kind of a pretty special survivor. I guess that's what we're going to call this. You can look at all of our cars, including this survivor, at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where we have close to 100 cars on our sales floor. So getting back to the Hudson here, it has all original chrome, original paint for the most part. They were, of course, in 1950, had the wider white wall tires, of course, was a standard option that many cars had, with the original Hudson hubcaps with the triangle in the middle. It does have some accessories, including the bumper guardettes in the front in case you were run into something or pushing someone. I guess they would be pretty heavy-duty stuff. But the old Hudson step-down was kind of a new innovation in the automotive industry all around, and that's what made the Hudsons such a potent deal at the NASCAR, because for the low center of gravity, they actually held many, many records in 1950 through 54 and the NASCAR circuits. Again, this particular car has really nice original chrome, some of it showing a little more patina, but it's still all basically a complete car, and it's all here. The interior on this car was always one of the things about Hudsons. Their seats were just like sitting in your living room couch. They were extremely comfortable, lots of cushions, a lot of the foam was just really, I mean, it was a road car. Many, many of these cars were used by traveling salesmen or whatever because it was a very stout car and it held the road very, very well. Again, this is a 3-speed on the column, has its original clock and its original radio inside. You push the button and this thing just starts right up. It's always one of those other neat things. A lot of people don't forget that they have their air conditioning, and this time was a vent right here in the front of the hood, so you got some airflow going through the car. Like I said, low center of gravity, and this is made for the Hudsons to be really, really a good, like I say, road car. You can also take a look at all of our inventory, including the Hudson, at Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. Make us a favorite. That's always kind of one of those neat things, and we appreciate it as well. Or if you would like to come and look in person, we'd be glad to have you come into our facility. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5. Love to have you come in and take a look. There's got to be something here that you're going to like, and especially an old Hudson, which I get very few of these. You're looking for one? I got one right here in Rogers.